All right, let's kick it off, boys. We're all set. We're rolling.
What does that sound?
Yeah, it's kind of disheartening.
Dude, I got some new neighbors. They're so noisy ever since they moved in.
They have like machinery, dude. Like,
Yeah.
It sounds like a...
It's like alerts and like horns.
Yeah.
This is haunting.
Just like that movie Bad Neighbors, except worse.
Yeah, they're like really bad. God! Are you okay? Why is someone screaming over there?
I think we should just mind our business.
They're probably fine.
I've put in several noise complaints. I don't know what else to do.
All
Just
right.
keep your heads down,
What more can you do?
other than... Jesus, man.
They're cooking something. Close the window, dude.
Yeah, dude, my new neighbors suck.
Have you thought about like writing a complaint, like a form? You probably write a book.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest, it's been quite a struggle for me lately since they moved in. But we're safe here. Yeah.
I feel like there should be a number. Like, do you have their number? Can you call them to be like, hey, something's wrong?
Yeah, we should call in. It's 999 999 9988.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family. This week on There Are Too Many Movies, we're going to talk about a super fun, happy, good time zone of interest. Before we talk about that, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. I'm Chris Collins.
That was
Josh,
sick.
the Josh Rodriguez Film School University.
And I'm Alex. I actually don't have a nickname this week. I just thought I'd share a cool, fun fact. I have a Scooby-Doo laugh, and it's kind of embarrassing. I never wanted to bring it up.
Why don't you just do like a quick... Hold on. I think I can get you in the mood
Okay.
for a perfect Scooby-Doo laugh. Are you ready?
Okay. That's not doing it. It might come organically later.
So that is nickname. What's next?
Patreon.
Patreon.
Hey, yeah,
Buy it.
Patreon. $5 a month on Patreon if you want to support your local on the internet podcast. Bonus episode every week, and then a monthly one that is about a movie. The other ones are just supplements. We just talk about whatever we want.
Just talk about fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then a yearly one now.
Yeah, we have an annual one. We have a monthly one. We have a weekly one. It's just every Friday you get a new one.
Now we have a yearly Patreon podcast.
Yeah.
What
and
is
an
that one?
hourly. The year, it's just like, what's
Oh, yeah, that could be physical media, honestly.
Yeah,
The physical media show.
we do that.
It's going to be 3 seconds. We're like, hey, what's going on? And
Yeah.
It is 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
I'm going to do that.
It's our yearly show.
At the end of the year, just upload your annual Patreon episode. It just says, hey, guys, what's going on? And that's it. Anyways,
So I'm going to call Josh. No, he didn't pick up. All right, later.
just me calling people for like nobody picks up. Like my whole family doesn't answer. Jesus Christ! All right,
It was worth it.
$5 a month on Patreon. Yeah, you really cooked that one.
Thanks.
It was like let him cook. All right, fucking Patreon.
To let him cook.
It's him letting me cook.
Now you got to eat a whole sandwich in one bite.
A really tall one.
It's a big old chomp, dude.
Yeah.
Big old hoagie. You got to order those like catering size
Yeah.
Subway ones and eat it in one bite.
Speaking of you being very autistic, it's
I am artistic. Thank you.
artistic. Well, it is time for you to open your Christmas presents, dude.
Oh, shit.
I know you're one for late gifts.
I
so
am one. That 1 year where
we
it
were
happened.
very thoughtful and got you some late ass gifts,
Oh,
buddy.
thank you. Is this a bottle of very nice whiskey?
Dude,
You know I'm an alcoholic.
just wait till you see it, man.
You want me to open it right now?
No. The fuck? This is content, baby. We're not being generous just for the fuck of it. So for those listening first time, Alex's gifts got here late. But not a big deal because he's done that to us all the time.
All the time. I do it all the time.
He's done it like 7 or 8 times.
Never mind the implication that I'm always giving them gifts.
And
Take your fucking time.
hurry the fuck up, dude.
Rip it open.
Ah! This is how they
Keep it right
circumcise
there.
people. Drop plus Lord of the Rings. What the fuck is this?
What the
What the fuck
I wish it was just like one of those snakes that pops out.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh, shit.
It's a really neato desk mat, baby.
Fuck.
Yeah, you can put your mouse on it. You put your keyboard on it.
Put your weed in there.
You put your
Do you
dick
have
on it.
a Lord of the Rings themed keyboard?
I don't. Oh, I see. It's them crossing Rivendell with Mordor in the background.
And here's the second gift, baby.
I wonder what this could be. I wonder.
And I wonder if you know.
It's an elvish fleshlight.
Yo, that would be sick. Let's fucking go.
It is Lord of the Rings themed, of course,
Shit.
because that's who you are. You're elvish at heart.
I'm just a whimsical boy,
This is facts.
filled with whimsy and the wonder of life. Let's fucking go.
Look at that shit.
No, you got to do it up at the mic for ASMR, baby.
Yeah.
Listen to these clicks and clacks.
Ooh. Is it
Closer.
Is it clicky or creamy?
Both at the same time. You can't hear it, but I'm writing racist epithets on 4chan. Hell yeah.
There
Thank
you go. There's
This
your
goes
Middle
fucking
Earth
hard.
mechanical keyboard. Show the
Pretty
camera.
muted. Yeah.
Show the camera.
Sorry.
Can't see
Patreon
it.
only. Here's the Patreon.
Amazing.
Excellent.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Christina helped
Or
us
Happy
pick it up.
Hanukkah, I guess we should say.
Same shit. Who gives a fuck?
Your lovely girlfriend helped us pick that one out, too.
Thanks. Thanks, Christina.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Alex, what'd you watch this week? I got you.
Fuck. All right, hold on. Erin Brokivich, number 1. I remember
Let's fucking go, baby.
that. This movie is a good movie. This is Julia Roberts as a trashy lady who's actually a pretty good lady.
That's all you are is you sucking dick in the wrong shoes. What did she say?
Two ugly feet and fucking wrong shoes. Or 2 wrong feet and fucking ugly shoes. There you go.
Yeah.
What's up with your fucked up feet? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I
Eat
love that.
shit.
I love that line.
It's a great line, dude. It's
a good
Won
line
an
for
Academy Award.
I think we got off on the wrong foot here. That's all you got, lady. 2 wrong feet and fucking ugly shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the clip they play at the Academy.
Fuck you. And she's like,
And then it just cuts to them. I want to take this opportunity to thank Harvey Weinstein.
just an all-around cool dude.
All right. What else? Or sorry, what do you think of Erin Brockovich?
It's a masterpiece. It's excellent. It's
It's
based
really
on...
fucking. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, dude.
Man.
It's great. It's
Reese
also a
Witherspoon,
getting...
right?
No.
Julia Roberts.
Oh.
It's a getting to the bottom of it movie.
I mean, technically, yeah.
It is. She gets to the bottom of
It's
it.
fighting the man, if you will.
The man.
Honestly, it's
Bulba
very
Clyde.
similar to a movie that you watched this week, Chris.
Ah.
And he'll bring it up later.
All right.
And that's all I had to say about that.
Next up, Attack of the Doc. This is a YouTube, or not a YouTube. I watched it on YouTube because it's free there. It's a documentary about Attack of the Show on G4. And it is, if you have any nostalgia or memories at all from that time, if you ever watched it, it will be very, very nostalgic for you to watch this. That's pretty much all. It's not the greatest doc or anything, but it's basically just an excuse to look at old clips from Attack of the Show and have them talk about it. It's really nice.
Were the main guys interviewed for the show?
Strangely enough, no. Olivia Munn and Kevin Pereira are both not in the documentary, aside from like clips in there. It's mostly like the old director of G4 and Attack of the Show and Chris Gore, a bunch of guys that worked on it.
Did you guys watch this show back in the day? I never
Yeah.
watched it.
Back in the day, G4.
It was a great time. Yeah.
That was like the only place you could get like the new hotness on video games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Besides Nintendo Power magazine, dude.
Oh shit, I remember that.
Getting demo discs in the PlayStation.
Fuck yeah, baby! I remember playing my first wrestling game.
Let's go.
My first like CD-ROM wrestling game. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah.
Because I was only using fucking N64 at the time. Dude.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I still have a couple CD cases filled with all of the PlayStation Magazine demo discs. I should bring that for physical media.
Yeah,
do
dude.
they
that'd be great.
work still?
Yeah,
And,
probably,
like,
I
in-
assume.
Which one's backwards compatible to that? Anything?
PS.
I mean, PS2 can play... Well, the first model of PS3 can play all PS2 and PS1 games.
Let's go.
But, I mean, if you have a PS2, you can play both. So,
Yeah. One day you can put in a demo disc and play half a level
dude, yeah.
of Siphon Filter.
Dude, I used to... I mean, there was a time where I had, like, no games, and I would just go through, like, the 100 demo discs I had, and that would be good.
That was the only
fine.
time I ever
Yeah.
played that Sonic game where he's like running on top of the
Sonic
pier.
Adventure?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shit goes so hard, dude.
I played the demo only.
Dude, I remember I watched one of them came with the Siphon Filter demo I played, but it also came with a video of a guy like telling you how to play
Yes,
through it.
yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, no,
Like,
well, that was on everyone, but they had guys that, and I remember the buttons were so clicky in those videos. You could you could really hear him hitting the buttons.
yeah. He would be like, "What's up? I'm the guy with the ponytail. I look like I'm in the Matrix right now. I'm going to tell you how to get through level 1 of Siphon Filter.
Yeah.
So first we're going to go here, put this guard to sleep, but go right over here." The guy that like designed the level is
Yeah.
just like speed running it and showing you shit. Good times, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta say, one of my favorite experiences playing video games ever was me and an ex were playing Batman Arkham Asylum, and she was reading all of the like walkthrough, like what is that? Remember when we used to get the game guides?
Yeah, the actual booklet telling you how to play the game.
Like
Yes.
Prima games and Brady games and shit.
So
Yeah.
we were playing together. Only I was the one playing the video game, but she was like telling me where to go.
She was doing like a drag rally race, like, all right, turn left here.
dude.
Concentrate, Sammy, please. Medium left, long, medium left, medium left.
It was a blast, dude, because we were like figuring out all the riddles and like doing all that shit.
Nice.
That shit is fun, dude.
That's cool.
That's a good date night reco, dude. If
Yeah.
you want to do that.
You like reading? Why don't you read this game? Why don't you read this
Why don't you
game?
tell
I'm
me
playing?
how to play this game I love.
Yeah. I'm sure it was fun.
Yeah, it was neat.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
But now it would be like a
I'm
nightmare for like modern women to be like, I'm going to watch you play a game.
It was fun at the time.
I'm sure.
Whatever, guys.
It would be especially rough for like, I don't know, Fortnite.
Oh yeah, but
Shoot
they're
the
like,
guy, shoot the guy, shoot the guy, shoot the guy,
Yeah,
shoot the
it's
guy.
gotta
be
Bill,
like
Bill,
a
Bill,
story
Bill.
game.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking for clues and shit.
Story games? All right, boomer.
It's like the Prima guide for Call of Duty Warzone says shoot the guy, then use a slur, then go to this side. And then,
Yeah, exactly.
And then swat him IRL.
Exactly.
commit a federal crime. That's what it says in the guide.
That's what it says. I don't know what to tell you. Next up is Physical Media Minute.
Let's go.
So
Physical Media Minute.
after I watched a week or two ago Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I tried to find more movies like that, and I found Shadow. Have you heard about this?
No.
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Have you heard about this? So this is by the director of Hero and House of Flying Daggers.
Oh shit! Okay.
This is visually one of the most creative things I've seen because it's a black and white movie, but it's not filmed in black and white. It's got the care that cover is basically what the movie looks like.
Okay. So it's like desaturated black, like contrasty.
Pretty much.
It's got blue tones in there. It's not
pretty
like
much.
fully black and
It's
white.
very, very, very cold.
That looks fucking awesome.
It is
See
so
this?
fucking cool visually. The story is kind of whatever. It's kind of standard, like Chinese political intrigue, but like there's some of the coolest martial arts stuff I've ever seen is in this movie. If either of y'all want to borrow it, go for it.
Zhang Yimou.
Yeah, it
Yimou.
goes so fucking hard visually and in certain martial arts aspects that I don't want to spoil in case you want to watch it.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, I'd like to watch this, Chris. If you want to borrow it first.
Go ahead.
He's already borrowing Stalker from me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got to watch that. I haven't been in the mood to watch that yet.
It's quite a slow burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've been in the mood for love.
In the mood for Borger. And then last up, I watched this. It was a rewatch a few weeks ago, but I'd never brought it up. Fooly Cooly. This is you're going to hate this, Josh. This is a 6-episode anime series that it basically packs like 24 episodes of content into 6 episodes. And if you've never seen it, go in blind. It is the most creative, insane shit that you could probably ever see. It's wild.
So it crams 24 episodes into 6 episodes.
Essentially, yeah.
So what an anime length should be.
Yeah, essentially, yes.
Because anime milks the fuck out of story, dude.
Yes, so you should watch this.
So it moves it the fuck along, which is great.
It's very breakneck. It's wild.
I could get into that.
It's the same studio that did Cowboy Bebop and that part of Kill Bill that you love. So it's basically it's kind of like that, but it's kind of impossible to describe. It's insane. Check it out. That's all I got.
All right.
Nice.
Chris Beans, do you want to go next?
Sure. All right. I rewatched Heat.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go, baby.
1995's Heat, dude. It's a perfect movie, dude.
What can you say that hasn't been said before?
Yeah.
It's just fucking magnificent, and perfect, and an excellent crime saga, if you will.
I will say, no matter how many times I've seen this, every time they make a bad decision or things go wrong, you still want them to like not shoot the guy in the beginning.
Yeah.
You want them to not let the guy get away after they're like in the park. Like each time I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, they're gonna get him this time. Something in my brain loves it so much that it's like, oh, they won't screw up this time. Or this won't go wrong this time.
You don't want Robert De Niro to turn around and go back.
Oh, yeah.
Just go. Just go.
Like, what if it was just him
It's
driving
this whole
away?
thing, dude. You leave it 30 seconds flat. Like, fuck off, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, you couldn't hire somebody to take care of that with the very last act, you know?
yeah.
But that's the whole message of the movie, I guess.
I hate
Anyways.
that.
What?
I said I hate that movie.
It's a fucking banger. I love
it's
Heat
great.
so much.
It's so fucking good.
I watched a movie called Dark Skies from 2013.
This
Dark
sounds very familiar. Is this an alien movie?
It's an alien horror film from 2013 where a family starts to get sort of harassed by some sort of weirdness, you know, lights, loss of time, the usual abduction shit. The huge abduction tropes.
Carbon monoxide poisoning, but okay.
Yeah, that turns out they just had a leaky stove.
Yeah.
That's it. But no, it's great. It's actually pretty good. You know, solid 3 out of 5. Good watch. It wasn't like corny, wasn't like over the top. It's about some.
Corny like signs. There's so much corn.
They were like, ooh, ah. Oh, wait, no.
Hey guys,
that's
about the corn. The Interstellar, he planted it and sold it, dude. Fucking TikTok, give me 1 million views.
You get the corn.
nah, 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 nah.
All right. So in Dark Skies, J.K. Simmons plays like the X-Files conspiracy theorist guy, which is funny. They're like, I found an expert and we got to go talk to him. And he goes in and, you know, his windows are all blacked out with newspaper. And he's just like, look, I've been following this for years. He's the guy, you know?
Yeah.
And he's actually pretty good. It was a pretty solid movie. You know, little horror story with the Greys. Way better than, You won't be alone.
No one will save you.
No one will save you.
You won't be alone.
You won't be alone in the
I'll be there
dark.
for you.
You won't be alone in the dark under the skin signs.
Yeah.
That one? Yeah. It's Dark Skies was solid. I always thought it was funny because like the craziest shit would happen and they kept on calling the cop and like, so your whole alarm system went off and everything opened at the same time. All your cupboards were opened at the same time. And there's like,
We don't know.
There's a geometrical like pattern, like
Leaky stove.
yeah. He was just like, well, kids are weird. And he would like leave and they'd be like, what the fuck? And then
Did he
like
do something?
like one night, like they woke up and went downstairs, and immediately all the soup cans in their kitchen was forming like a geometric, like lightoscope thing on the ceiling, just like
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, you know, kids' pranks are getting pretty elaborate these days. It was just like, it was so fucking funny. Just like
Alien is probing his asshole. He's like, these kids are weird.
yeah, just like it's just an alien with a cop like Spirit Halloween mask on.
Yeah.
Just like definitely not alien.
Who'd have done it?
Well, I'll definitely report this to my higher authority. But it was good. So
Anyway,
anyways, give me your ass.
The scariest thing about aliens, they'll fuck your asshole.
Yeah,
Never
that's-
mind the
Oh, that
existential
sounds
crisis.
terrifying.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm gonna float into
I
the
hope
sky.
behind the head.
Still, one of the funniest things you've ever said, I think about it a lot, is like what would you guys do if you saw an alien and then you said Chris would walk towards it ass first? That was still one of the funniest things. Like, just please,
No, don't do it. Don't probe me.
crawling backwards with my ass out.
it's also a good defense mechanism because they'd be like, what the fuck is this thing?
Yeah.
We're not gonna bring that one into
Yeah.
the spaceship. I'm like, please. You're like, no, please, please.
No one wants me.
Anyways, Dark Skies is good. I followed up Dark Skies with Dark Waters.
Oh, a dark theme.
I had a dark double feature.
Did you watch Zero Dark 30
You're
while
so
you're at it?
complicated,
Dude, and
dude.
then I watched The Dark Knight. I'm just the darkest dude.
Dude, with all your dark thoughts. Fuck. Damn, dude. That's what his brain sounds like.
He's deep.
That's what I do in therapy. I'm like, hey, how's it going?
And they're like, uh-huh.
That'll
yeah,
be
we're about out of time.
$1,000.
We're about out of time.
So what do you think of Dark Waters? So this is written by the same guy behind Spotlight, directed by Alex Wilson.
Alex Wilson. Yeah, I directed it.
No, not Alex Wilson. Same dude that did fucking May December.
Todd Haynes.
Todd Haynes, thank you.
Yeah.
The Cinephile.
And written by the Spotlight people. So it's got that investigative journalism getting to the bottom of the thing.
And not necessarily journalism, but he's a lawyer that is investigating the toxic waste management of the DuPont plant that was essentially murdering thousands of people that were in the vicinity of a major power plant in where?
I think Pittsburgh?
Pennsylvania. Okay.
I think so. Doesn't matter.
That is toxic.
My one toxic trait, I dump forever chemicals. I dump forever chemicals into the river of the city.
Starring our boy Mark Ruffalo and also starring our boy
Bill Camp.
Billiam Camp, dude.
The subtle beast himself.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Mark Ruffalo goes to this farm, and this guy, Bill Camp, the farmer's just like, "You're killing all my cows. You're killing my moo cows. My moo cows. Look at the cow we did. I buried about 200 today. You drink water. You need water. Water's bad. Get chemicals in the water. It's just grown-up Sling Blade.
Yeah.
He's just like, the water's bad.
And you think we're kidding. You think we're exaggerating this accent, dude? Watch Bill Camp in Dark Waters. Future Chris.
We got to be so many. Pile them up, set fire to
How many did you lose?
190.
Mark Ruffalo's like, yeah, okay, sure, man.
What?
What? You fucking what?
Well, fucking what? Their tires in the water, dude. I don't give a shit, man.
Yeah, what am I gonna do? I'm just a lawyer.
Get different water, stupid.
But it's a true story. It's about a lawyer that used to like work for chemical companies.
Oh, so he got his nut. Now he's going to try to make it better for everyone.
Dude, he basically ruined his life trying to sue the DuPont company. It's fucking amazing, dude. It's a great story.
It's really good. It's a true story too, and he's still fighting for this whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's fucked, of course. I mean, like, you watch that and you're just like, oh, so DuPont made this crazy fucking man-made chemical. They put it on all of our appliances, all of our kitchen utensils. They put it in Teflon, like the stuff that's in pans for
the
years.
non-stick shit.
Yeah, we were cooking with it. We were just like...
It's in us right now.
Oh, here's a fun fact. This is even funny. It's just insane. They tried to do a study on microplastics in the human body, but they couldn't find a control group.
Yeesh.
Meaning they couldn't find anybody without it in their body. So we're
fucking cool, man.
So yeah, my review is,
I eat my credit card every day.
Yeah.
A fresh one.
Seriously, we go to Whole Foods and we just literally just eat a bottle of water.
Yeah, no, our organ tissue looks like fucking like hot dog microscope shit. Where it's like, why is there a fucking microchip inside the hot dog?
But honestly, dude, if I was responsible, if I worked at a chemical plant and I had to go through all these safety, checks and balances and made sure the shit didn't get in the water, I'd be like, honestly, dude, fucking chill out.
Yeah, I don't want to lose.
That's a good
money.
perspective. Honestly, Your Honor, can you fucking fuck you?
Your Honor, can you fucking just chill out, dude?
Yeah, I'd like to say something in my defense. Just sort of relax.
Yeah, like just fucking chill. We're okay.
Mommy's all right. Daddy's all right.
Right.
The defense rests, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the defense rests.
The defense is fucking so chill right now.
The defense is sweepy, honestly. It west.
Honestly, the defense is just a girl and EP.
The defense is just EP right now.
I'm just EP right now, dude.
The defense is a bitch. It's a lover. It's a sinner. It's a saint.
That's a great transition into my next movie, 12 Angry Men.
Yo!
Let's fucking go, dude.
A perfect film.
A perfect movie, dude. The first time I've ever seen it.
You're saying it is a perfect movie?
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Fucking go.
Dude, 1957?
I know. Also, the degree that Henry Fonda looks exactly like Jane Fonda.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense, but
Crazy.
they're the same person.
Yeah.
They look the same.
It's crazy that a movie from 1957, first of all, is this good, but secondly, tackles like systematic racism and toxic masculinity. In like the 50s, like 57, they're like, guys, we should be cool to other people.
Yeah.
And it's like 90 minutes.
Yeah,
It's 90
perfect.
minutes, and it is perfectly paced.
Yeah.
And it's about a bunch of white guys in a room, dude.
Not one of them's Mexican, you forgot.
Not a single one.
He
he's
wasn't
clearly-
But yeah, no,
Shout out
it's,
to our comic section. I fucking love this movie, dude. I'm so glad you finally watched it.
yeah, it's a banger. Should I watch the remake?
No.
I still haven't seen the remake.
Okay. Yeah,
I watched
don't
the
wanna taint
trailer on
remake.
YouTube, and it looks the most made for TV
But it has
shit.
James Gandolfini, so
Okay.
That's why I wanted to see it.
that's why I want to see it.
But this is a
Eventually.
perfect fucking movie. I mean,
I'm so
I-
fucking glad that you.
I
that you
love
said that.
like the way details unfold. Like it's interesting because I was also ping ponging between guilty and not guilty throughout. Like I was just like, well, you look at me like you're like.
No, that's
No,
how you're supposed
no,
to.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
no,
thought you
it's great.
guys were like, you thought he
You're
was
like-
guilty. I was
You're
like,
yeah, because you're racist.
yeah. I was like,
I'm like energetic for you seeing
Yeah,
this
yeah.
movie. I'm like,
no, okay. So like, for example, there was times where like beyond a reasonable doubt, I was like, yeah, the whole time I was like, yeah, it's not a beyond a reasonable doubt. I would be not guilty also. But at first, like the first thing you hear, it's like, oh, it's clear cut. 2 eyewitnesses, blah, 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 blah. And then as the thing, well, how was the eyewitness saw it? She had glasses out there.
There was a train.
There was a train. How long did the train go by? I think 10 seconds. How could he have heard? How could she have seen?
Yeah.
All that.
They're all
that
Jerry Lewis.
yeah, yeah. But where it started,
I don't know where the fucking the knife is.
I would love to see Larry David in 12 Angry Men. Just like, when are we going to get out of here? You
I've
know?
got a baseball game to go
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
I
Yeah.
love that. That's one of the guy's like actual
Dude,
motives.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm trying to get into a fucking baseball game, man.
Yeah.
It starts 7 o'clock, and he's just like,
Yeah. Hold on.
he's
Yeah.
fucking Robert Oppenheimer. Like after
He's
the fuck-
literally like,
Yeah. Looking at his watch, like,
Yeah.
I just got to kill a kid and get out of here quick.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, but baseball.
Yeah.
There's only 162 games in one season.
Yeah.
I only have 162 chances, and this kid's life is in my hands.
Yeah. I have to go watch a 50-year-old alcoholic run to first base.
I gotta watch a guy with Lou Gehrig's disease. It's Lou Gehrig. I've gotta watch him.
With him disease.
I got to watch some guy walk up to play and say, yeah, see? And
Yeah.
then fucking run to first base with a cigar in his mouth. Like,
I always imagine that World Series where Babe Ruth calls his shot, then hits the home run. I was like, if he ever missed that, I would pull out a gun and shoot myself in the middle of the field.
like if you were Babe Ruth and you
If I
missed.
was Babe Ruth and I was like, I'm calling my shot, it's gonna go right there. What's it? Fuck.
But honestly, dude, a fucking 5-head thing would be to call your shot and then bunt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would, yes. Because they're like, oh, jeez, let's all roll, let's go back.
That reminds me, like, I've been bowling. Like, sometimes this is this
For
bit- Yes,
You call your shot.
Actually, for
Yeah.
Columbine, but I would be bowling, and if there was like one pin left, and it was very clearly gonna miss, I would turn around and be like,
Classic bit.
"Yeah, just classic bit." Just like turn around and like pretend like I'm listening for it, like easy.
Dude,
And it just hits the bunker, you know. Just
I saw a video. I saw a video of this dude. He's bowling, and he winds up his shot like he's Donkey Kong. He throws it, and then he goes. It's the funniest shit.
I saw a clip of some guy.
He's the fucking, who do you think you are? After he missed your fucking shot.
It's like that guy, one of the announcers, when it hit the pin, he was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at this pin action.
There was this one I saw today of this professional bowler who kept his fingers in the ball when he threw it, and he just went boom, like he Supermaned out and like face planted. Like,
Fucking awesome.
I think he did it on purpose, like some sort of weird technicality or something. It was because somebody on the announcer was like, "Yeah, and that's not a foul because it didn't leave his hand or
He hit
something
the
like
fucking
that."
dipshit rule and gave him an extra roll.
The dipshit rule. He slipped on a banana peel, and of course the banana rule, as you know.
It's the technicality there where he gets another roll.
Oh no, he's going up against Matt from Wii Sports. He's fucked.
Shit. Anyways,
Dude, the part where he throws the knife on the table, I was like, oh shit, things have changed.
yeah.
yeah.
He's like, it's a unique knife, and he's like,
Is it?
"Is it though? I killed him."
It was
Me, I'm the Puerto Rican boy.
But yeah, where it started to lose me a little bit was like when he's like, yeah, how long do you think a train would be? 10 seconds? They're like, I don't know. And he's like, well, let's say 10, 40 seconds. He starts walking around the room.
Yeah.
And then, so it was like, that was just some dumb pseudoscience shit, which I was like, this doesn't prove anything, but also that's his point.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess what he's saying, where it's like, but when he's just walking in circles being like, see, he couldn't have done it. It's like, that doesn't prove
See, that was
anything.
40 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
They're like, this is such
Like he turns into the lawyer. The lawyer gets into the fucking the jurors room.
Yeah.
And he's the one trying to convince them all.
Yeah, that's what there was times where I was ping-ponging because even his statements were annoying me sometimes where I was like, but in like I was
Chris is like, I'm just trying to finish the movie so I can go watch baseball.
yeah. But like the whole time I was like, he's not guilty, but this is annoying because he's like his counter arguments aren't like based in science. They're just like guesses. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it's all anecdotal.
yeah, it's all anecdotal shit where he's like, how could you see through a train?
But so is the prosecution. So it's like,
Yeah.
my anecdotal makes more sense than your anecdotal.
yeah. Which in the end, I guess, is the point. He
Yeah.
should be, anyways. 12 Angry Men's great.
Yeah, for a perfect movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though it is from the 50s, like, please fucking watch it because it is paced perfectly.
Yeah.
There's not a fucking bore at all.
No.
And I think anybody, like, I think that is the, what gets people off of it. Like, I don't want to watch this. It's a fucking old ass movie. You're missing out, man. You really are.
This is coming from the podcast that constantly says movies happen later, and we're like, old movies are great.
Yeah, that was Josh talking to himself.
No, dude. I'll try them, dude. And if
Yeah.
they're boring as shit, they're boring as shit.
Yeah.
I get it. I have a fucking small brain, 3-head,
Well, it's most old movies just don't have the modern cinematography that like scratches our itch.
Citizen Kane, hello.
To me, it's pacing,
Pacing too. They all look like a
Pacing-
fucking play. This
Yeah.
looks like a play, but it's better.
but it's good.
Yeah, it's great.
It moves the fuck along.
Yeah.
And like we said, it was 90 minutes. So, like, fucking A, dude.
The Criterion has the original televised play, which is like in episodes.
I could tell it was based on a play.
I mean, it's such a tight
Oh,
script.
yeah.
It's perfect. Yeah.
yeah.
Just like Fences. You seen Fences? Fucking a banger, dude. Hardly know her. It's fucking great. Denzel Washington.
Is it a courtroom procedural?
No, it's, no.
It's about fences.
So he builds fences.
What's this guy's show? Fences.
Fences. No, it's more of a family drama, but it is a play first and foremost that Denzel, I think he wrote or he directed it, and he stars in it. It's fucking amazing. But it's that whole thing where it is a play that is now a movie.
I saw a great review on Letterboxd for this, which I totally agree with, which was just like a movie happens in one room, comes.
yeah.
Like,
Comes.
I love movies that happen in one single place. Panic Room.
The Cube.
phone booth.
But I like when you never leave the room.
Exactly.
Panic room. I mean, you could
It's
say
one house.
It's one.
It's a house. Yeah. It's a block, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, oftentimes movies that are in one place are fucking great. Phone booth. Mm-hmm. Chew it up. Love it.
I rewatched that recently. It's not as great as I remember.
It's not great, but it's a fucking summer fun, top-down convertible fun time.
Yeah.
It's a fun thriller.
Yeah.
I got more, but that's it for me. I took up a lot of time.
Oh yeah. I forgot we have a whole movie to talk about. Let me pull up my list. Sorry, I'm not ready.
Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
All right. Do your Scooby Doo laugh. while we- Oh man! Every time you do that, I just think of Velma. What?
Whoa.
Oh,
Who's that?
Who's Velma?
who's the iconic nerd?
The Web of Make Believe. Now, this is a documentary series that is on Netflix, and it is about crimes. It's a true crime documentary series that is about internet, like computer crimes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a Madam Web prequel or something.
Not a Madam Web prequel.
Mr.
Starring
Robot.
Dakota Johnson. But each episode obviously is a different case that has to do with like cybercrime.
Ooh, I'm interested.
Dude. When I tell you the last 2 episodes of this fucking series, it's a part 1, part 2 situation.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of the greatest documentary things I've ever fucking seen, dude.
Shit.
Cybercrimes, kind of like.
So this one is about a tax fraudist. He's a fucking just one of those motherfuckers that can navigate the dark web and steal people's information, and essentially is like opening accounts for dead people and just cashing out ATM, like
Dude, if you could, I'm just saying.
They don't need it.
Dude,
What are they going to do with all that?
He was taught how to do it, and like they're interviewing him. He is in the documentary, and the people that have taught him how to do it, and they're like, this guy is a fucking genius. Like the fact, and he's like, from a young age, I learned how to like do quick like computer programming, and like I made a ball bounce on screen with code. And he's like, the second that I did that for the first time, he's like, I was like, oh, I can control the world, basically. dude, he's like, I can make things happen like with code. Like I can do all of this.
That's the fastest anyone's ever gotten a god complex.
Dude,
It's like, can you hear the music?
Can you hear the music, Robert? Yes, I can.
dude, seriously, this guy absolutely fucks, man, because he was taught how to commit tax fraud and all of this shit. And he was opening all these crazy amounts of like, he built a program that was essentially making W-4s and like giving him
Fabricating like income and shit.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, dude. Fascinating motherfucker. Anyways, he oh my god.
Anyways, he's in an orange jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Dude, no, he's wearing a suit. Like he looks fucking like just a normal
How?
Money.
dude.
Just watch it.
Just fucking watch it. But there's this oh my god, dude.
They're like, that'll be a $5,000 fine. He's like, oh darn.
Oh no.
Dude, I will say this. He gets caught at one point, and then instead of, going through the whole process, taking a plea deal, his hands are fucking red. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm going to represent myself in court.
Downloads a lawyer.
Yeah.
Hacks into the lawyer.
Creates an AI lawyer.
It's one of the most fascinating stories I've ever fucking
Where'd
seen.
you see this?
Netflix, right?
I'm gonna watch this then. This sounds sick. I love cybersecurity hacking shit.
That's cool.
Dude.
I went down a rabbit hole of ethical hacking on YouTube recently.
Like white hat hackers and shit?
Yeah, people that used to hack and then now they work for either counter hacking or cybersecurity and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting. People use it to like catch pedophiles and do other shit like that.
All right.
You should check out ethical hacking. You just go down a rabbit hole.
Check that out. Check out The Web of Make Believe.
I'll check that out.
Because it's fucking awesome. It's a really great show. Next thing I watched was another Netflix joint, Society of the Snow.
Heard very good things.
I saw you gave this 5 stars on Letterboxd. Not to bury the lead,
Way
but
to spoil my fucking take. No, it is fucking excellent. Dude.
I've heard
it
mixed
looks
things
kind
about
of
it.
whatever.
Somebody said just great plane crash and that's it.
Dude, no.
It's about that soccer team in the Andes or something?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a soccer team. They crash in the Andes and they're fucking lost in the mountains, snow-capped mountains for more than 70 days, dude. And they have to survive any way they can.
So it's like Lord of the Flies of the snow.
Yep.
It's great.
It's fucking brilliant. I love this movie.
Okay.
So much. Directed by J.A. Bayona, who did one of the Jurassic World movies. I was like, okay, cool, man.
That's what I got to say about you. All right.
But he's done a lot of like fantasy films before. Like he did his own like fairy tale movie that was apparently pretty good. But he fucking went all out for this, and it's all in Spanish. Obviously, the fucking soccer team they all speak Spanish.
I mean, they're clearly Hispanic.
They're clearly Hispanic.
Clearly.
No, I think they're from
They're riding burros inside the airplane.
Paraguay? No.
Argentina?
Argentina. Yeah, probably. I don't fucking know. I'm an idiot. So, check it out. It's fucking really great. One of the best like survivalist stories I've ever seen. Like it's better to me than Castaway. It is.
Wow. That is insanely high praise.
Yeah. Dude. I haven't heard that kind of hype. I thought it was a mid movie. That's what everybody's been saying.
I definitely disagree with that. It is fucking awesome.
Have to check it out.
I will check it out.
I felt like it makes you feel like what they're feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I kind of wish I didn't have food for 70 days. Dude, watch it. It's fucking really good.
Okay.
It deserves that. Man, does it deserve Best Foreign Film? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. But
it did get nommed, right?
It did get nominated for Best Foreign Film. Fucking great.
I will check it out based on your endorsement. Now,
Yeah.
'cause before I was like,
that is
watch it at night, dude. Don't. It's not a middle of the day situation.
No.
Anyways,
nice.
Got anything else?
Argylle. We went to a screening for Argylle.
Yeah.
But we may be talking about it next week, if you know what I mean.
Is it worth it?
A lot of people are shitting on this movie.
I know.
It's getting terrible, terrible, terrible reviews.
I saw a trailer and I thought it looked watchable, and then Christina was sitting next to me and she was like, that looks like dog shit. So I was like, I guess so.
I didn't like the trailer either. I know you were a fan of the trailer.
I like the flashy editing. It was good.
I like Henry Cavill.
I love Henry Cavill. I love Matthew. I like the cast, and I liked Matthew Vaughn.
John Cena,
exactly. I went in with an open mind, but I had seen the trailer too many times, so I was not excited for it.
Yeah.
Dude, people that are shitting on this movie, like, I don't know, I feel like they saw a different movie than we did.
I know, it does feel like that.
Does it give Man from U.N.C.L.E. at all?
Not as good as that.
Not as good as that.
It's more Kingsman fun, but a little bit below Kingsman. You didn't like Kingsman?
It's fine. It's among my least favorite Guy Ritchie.
That's not Guy Ritchie.
Then it's still among my least favorite.
It's Matthew
Guy Ritchie.
Vaughn.
That's Matthew Vaughn of Kick-Ass
Of Vince
fame.
Vaughn fame?
Kick-Ass fame.
All right. I did like
And
Kick-Ass.
X-Men First Class. We might be talking about this one next week.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm back.
I'm thinking I'm back.
We might winking at camera 10 times.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it for me. I can't wait to talk about your friend that was sitting next to us.
Oh my God. Yeah, we'll talk about it next week. We had a hell of a theater story. And that
Those are always good.
One of the best.
Love the theater.
We'll talk about it.
All right. Anyways,
God.
time for the zone of interest.
It's feel good happy time.
That's right.
It's a feel good movie of the summer.
Directed by Jonathan Glazer. Of Sexy Beast fame, of Under the Skin fame.
Under the Skin.
Of what else did you do? Those music videos that you like?
Jamiroquai.
Oh, we did those?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Right?
Shit.
Virtual insanity. We'll cut to a clip.
Did you look into like his videography? No. Apparently, he's done a lot of music video. He was like the king of that shit for a while.
Hell yeah. Spike Jonze vibes.
Big time.
I literally thought
pre-Spike Jonze.
Yeah, I literally thought I knew it wasn't Spike Jonze because I went down a Spike Jonze rabbit hole, but that one had the Spike Jonze like flavor to it,
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, this is a piece of art. This is a whole
It's a big Chris Collins joint, like a big
dancing one shot. You got me.
Yeah, dancing plus cinematography equals Chris Collins boner.
Boner.
Facts. That shit gets me. Check out every jungle video that ever came out.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, Jonathan Glazer.
Hardly know her.
More like Jonathan Banger.
Dude, he
just makes bangers.
He just makes bangers, dude.
Did you ever see that one that Harvey made a video about it? I can't remember the name of the video, but it's like a very questionable, like a girl, like an adult woman is like attracted to a little boy or something like that. It's very weird.
It's Harvey, so
May, December?
Can we trust him?
Harvey did. Can we trust him?
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. The Nicole Kidman one, right?
I think it might be her. That one always pops in my head now.
It's streaming on Criterion Channel if you want to check it out.
It's a movie he's talking about?
Yeah.
So is Your Name. If you haven't seen Your Name, stream that on Criterion Channel.
Is that an anime?
Yes, but watch it.
No. Jonathan Glazer. So now he has been developing this movie for 10 years. Did you guys know this?
Nope.
Didn't know that.
He thought of this is a weird quote, but he was talking about while he was working on Under the Skin, he had the idea. He's like, yeah, my next film is going to be a Holocaust film. Like when he was working on Under the Skin. So this is a fucking long ass time ago, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
That he's like, yeah, that's the next one.
Anyways, be a sexy alien seductress now.
Yeah, right.
Action.
But he spent about 6 years working on the script. So he read the book that this is based on and optioned the rights before the book ever came out.
Wow.
Yeah. So
How did he read the book before
he
it came
got
out?
He got an advanced copy from like the author, I guess.
Publisher or
Oh,
something.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they knew he was in the market for a Holocaust film and he got an advanced copy.
Just throwing out his feelers.
Who's writing about the Holocaust right now? Oh, everyone.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
the time?
but
Always?
yeah.
But what an approach, dude, to go with a Holocaust film where you never actually see the Holocaust or the horrors of
Yeah, it's very
Auschwitz.
It's fucking. It's brutal.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
This particular person has been depicted in a lot of Holocaust films too. This particular, like, commander of the camp. And this one, I saw some interview where he was like, I wanted to focus on making it just their personal life. Like
Yeah.
it's like a love story almost. You know, they were boyfriend, girlfriend,
Well,
a family. and-
His whole thing, I guess, at least with the story of the film, he wanted to make a Holocaust film about the Nazis that doesn't kind of let you off the hook and thinking like, oh, these guys are evil, they're monsters. It's like, no, these are human beings that did this. It's like we kind of have that thought in our head when you think of Nazism or, you know, those people. It's like, oh, they were brainwashed, they're fucking psychopaths and all.
Oh, they
these-
were.
Of course, but
they
it's
were,
like,
but they were also human beings at one point.
they're also human beings that have a lot of the same traditions that we do, like family dinners and shit like that, where he's talking about how ultimately, like, they did have families and they were right next to the concentration camps, living lives while the horrors of Auschwitz are going on behind them. And obviously that's what this entire movie is about. And he keeps saying that, like, this is a movie where another movie's happening in the background. He's like, this is the second movie.
Sure.
Basically.
Yeah.
It's the movie outside of the movie is apparently what he was saying.
Yeah.
But an interesting approach. I don't think I would ever fucking think of something like this. But
I think that's part of the reason why it's so chilling and haunting is because you know what's going on in the background,
Yeah.
but it's like,
No, it's a creative approach for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of the first ones to do it without doing it, you know,
yeah.
which is awesome.
And he got permission to rebuild a replica of that house at Auschwitz, basically.
Really?
Crazy.
Yeah. They built it right outside of it, and they got permission to do it and everything.
Wow.
Because he had been researching it and, like, you know, going through like archival documents at Auschwitz for, like, you know, 6+ years.
Yeah. Imagine like being in Germany, like a German, and just being like, another movie about this. I mean, I guess you know, yeah.
It's Poland, but yeah.
They're like, we're kind of trying to let this whole thing go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, can we
What's
move
behind
on?
We
this?
said we were sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
Well, it's just like
That's how I would describe the Holocaust.
It's a bit awkward for a German now.
like living in the South now. It's like people and their families and their grandfathers. And
Yeah.
Not me. I wouldn't have done any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have been a cool guy.
I think that's, I mean, this is a side, like, thought experiment, but historical relevancy is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, it is the norm, and everybody likes to say they wouldn't do that, but, like, in the time, in the norm, like, you have no idea if you would have done that or not.
That's why, like, those very few and far between instances of people being like, I'm not doing that. Why those are, like, remembered for hundreds of years.
Right,
like,
right.
Very, very rarely.
Like,
It's crazy.
someone was on the right side of history, and they were the wrong person at the time.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
is wild, just to think about.
So it's just the norm, right? You can't blame them, really.
That's my point, yeah.
Your cancel meter is going.
Cancelable Chris is just like...
It's just like your clown head is the fucking.
the emoji just going up.
But it's the rock meter from Guitar Hero, and it's going to fail.
Yeah. The bottom says woke and the top says cancel. And just going, but anyways, I do think it's fascinating. Like, just all the things that, like, I mean, I'm not excusing it. It's just a fascinating thing to me.
Sandra Hüller, who was in Anatomy of a Fall. I had never seen her before this year, basically.
Same.
Or
Yeah.
this last year.
I watched those two back to back almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically we did too. She was recommended to Jonathan Glazer for this because he wanted all German actors, even though he doesn't speak German. Mm-hmm. But he was just like, he said that he tried to learn German. He's like, yeah, fuck this, I can't do. He's like, I'm too small brain, I can't do it. I'm just gonna hire German actors so they know what they're saying, and as long as they follow the script, that'll be great. And then they ended up improvising just about everything. So he's like, he's like, did my best, basically.
I've always found it funny of, like, a director directing foreign language stuff that he doesn't or they don't speak, because it's like they're like, cut, fine, I guess. I don't know.
Did you say okay? You said it. All right, cut. Moving on. But he was recommended, he was recommended Sandra Hüller. I don't know.
I just pictured them in the house, like in the house next to Auschwitz, and they just hear that rap song from Anatomy of a Fall.
That's the song they hear the whole time. They're like, "What the fuck is going on?
What's going on over there?"
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So she never wanted to play a Nazi for some reason.
Weird. As a German, weird.
Yeah, it's like, what else are you gonna do? You're German.
Yeah.
You're Santa
She's a
Claus.
method actor.
Yeah.
But she was convinced after reading the script, and she had arguments with Jonathan Glazer about how she wanted to be depicted and all of these things. But ultimately,
can I be like a good Nazi?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, basically. I mean, look, she wanted to portray it in a way that was truthful and not just like, I'm going to be a monster the whole time, which is like obviously not what the script was about.
That's good.
Because I mean, imagine it's like a Nazi film, and you're like, yeah, I'm good, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
But of course, he explains what the movie's going to be about, and his approach, obviously, that we're talking about, is very unique. So
yeah,
that's probably what made her do it. Also, the dog in the movie, that's her dog.
Yeah,
cute dog. Say one thing about the Germans: say they like their dogs.
They do like their dogs.
And introducing Spot, Spot as the Nazi dog.
Introducing dog.
Introducing dog as himself.
Introducing Doggy as a dog.
All right. Introducing Doggy as Film
only took 25 or 55 days.
Yeah. A cool fun fact about the film, I'm sure you've got it written down, but the way he filmed it with them.
Like 10 different cameras all at the same time.
Jesus.
And it didn't tell them like which cameras were rolling. They were just all going at all times.
Most of them were unmanned. So the house was rigged with cameras like just in the walls, and some of them were visible, some of them weren't, but some of them were just like in bushes and stuff. And so they just did the scenes in the house throughout, and they didn't know which cameras they were playing to or whatever. So
wow.
So they said, as actors, they said it helped them just be in the scene as opposed to like be.
I really felt like a Nazi.
I could have been the cinematographer on this one.
Oh, totally.
Well, there's not a single light in this. It's all just natural light.
Yeah.
That's how I would have done it, like Kubrick. That's how I would do it.
Just imagine
he never uses any lights.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Imagine the cinematographer though. He's like, what if we just didn't do shit?
You're a genius.
Thanks, guys. He just lights us.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, all right, fucking sweet. I'm gonna take a tour.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a tour.
Do you have a gift shop?
Yeah.
Is that the front or the back? I hate when they have it only at the end.
I thought I saw a gift shop. It was nothing but shoes. I didn't know what that was about.
He's like, where's my gaffer? He's just fucking off.
I just met her. Where's my best boy?
Yeah.
Being a bad boy.
The worst boy?
A guten boy, dude. It's German.
It's German. We mentioned that. They're not people.
Oh, dude, the sound design though, for real.
Didn't this open with like 5 minutes of just noise?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the machinery. Mm-hmm. Fucking A, man.
Yeah. This was the screen. When I saw this in theaters, it was a press screener, and there was only like 10 some people there. Very limited theater. So I was like, oh, this is full of press. People will be respectful. And then like there was like A24 came up, and like some reviewer in front of me who had been talking to the person next to him the entire first few title cards. After A24, this is A24? Like to everyone.
Yeah, that's what the title card
it's
fucking
like, this
says.
isn't a conversation. Like, we're not talking about the
You're
movie.
technically working, dude.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck? You'd think of all people, press would be respectful.
Did you immediately turn to him and go, shut the fuck up?
Yeah. I should have, but I just sat there. Like, respectful, like our pod.
Chris was like, hey, buddy, there's a train outside waiting for you.
Jesus.
Got his ass. Certified. Yeah, he was annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
But
so I killed him.
But then 5 minutes of like sound design, and he was just like, he started looking to other people, and I was just trying to ignore him.
Stop trying to put on a show for everyone.
I think he was genuinely confused. Like he was either doing one of two things. He was like, is the projector working?
Did we see him on Wednesday?
I don't remember. It was an older dude with glasses. I don't remember.
Okay.
But the guy we saw on Wednesday, I very badly, the one at Argylle, when he got up, I very badly wanted, he didn't get up, but I wanted to read the fucking name so bad on whatever, because some of them are marked to like, with who they are.
The guy that we were sitting next to?
Yeah.
No, he was a moviegoer.
Just a guy.
He was just, yeah.
Okay. Thank God. I mean, if it was a press guy, I would be like, please murder this person.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a press guy.
Please delete this person from DFW.
We were the last two press on that row.
Okay. So just a dude.
Just a moviegoer.
Just a person who had a girlfriend, shockingly, I think. A girl was next to him. He was talking to a lot.
It's probably an escort.
I would say for her own free will. I don't know.
It was shocking. It was I turned to him at one point because
dude, we
gotta save it.
Save it.
Fuck.
Tease for next
episode.
Dude.
All right, so Jonathan Glazer, Zone of Interest.
Jonathan.
I was talking about the fucking guy in the Zone of Interest screening. So he went during the 5 minutes of just black screen and audio. He was either confused the projector wasn't on, or he was trying to comment to us going, is this what we're watching, everyone? Like that. Like
What's the deal with this projector?
Like, is this, I guess it's one of those artsy movies, huh, fellas? It was just like one of those, and I was just like in my hoodie, just like zipping it up, just like trying to.
Yeah.
Looking like a boxer.
Yeah. Yeah, just trying to dissociate so hard out of like trying to remove him from my conscience. Yeah, dude, it was, that guy pissed me off. He shut up eventually after that, but fuck. Unbelievable. People are unbelievable.
People are the worst.
But it did have an ominous opening, much like 2001.
Yes, which was a tone setter for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it at home, so it was like I remember wishing I was at the theater to watch it.
It hits in the theater.
Yeah.
Ominous intro features primitive psychopaths. It's basically the same movie.
And you know what, man? Like, granted, we have the screener and everything. It's a DVD screener, so there's that as far as quality goes. But I'm really, I don't want to say excited, but I really want to rewatch this movie with fucking headphones on.
Oof.
You know what I mean?
The sound design is by far the best part of it to me.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, no, the sound designer fucking put in overtime on this shit. He created like a 600-page document on actual, like, the machinery that they used at Auschwitz to get samples from everywhere he could find them and use them on this film. They had over 45 minutes of music that they made for this movie, completely cut. More than half of it.
Fuck.
Only 10 minutes of music is used in this movie.
Sounds like putting that document together was a real struggle.
Yeah.
I would say
he called it his struggle. But it was so. The sound library included manufacturing machinery, crematoria, so like the,
ovens,
furnaces, boots, like period accurate boots.
Hey man, just get some boots. No, he went above and beyond.
He went hard.
Yeah.
The actual guns that they would use at the time, and human sounds of pain.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How do you get that?
He just went into a booth and beat the shit out of his balls with a hammer.
Dude,
no.
Dude, imagine his fucking 1,000-yard stare after putting in work on a 600-page document of human sounds of pain, dude.
That's like how the dev team for the original Dead Space had to look at like car crash victims to get an idea of how to design the necromorphs, and they all got PTSD.
Yeah. Like, I mean, dude is working on his fucking sound libraries.
Yeah.
That can't feel good, man.
If he goes up there to accept the award, he's just gonna be
best sound design goes to fucking horrible Nazi man,
He
dude.
pulls a Mr. Bean and just grabs it and walks off.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I gotta go. Poor guy.
Yeah, dude. He killed it though. I mean, sound design really is what made the movie so haunting. I like that there's no music. Hardly any music.
Hardly any music.
I liked the natural ominous feeling of the whole thing.
How did you interpret like the shots of like the flowers and the because
it's like a total juxtaposition of it's
yeah.
like natural beauty next to the most horrible atrocity man-made ever.
Yeah, because the sound design is still over that.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
It's like that's happening right there, and then there's someone just like watering flowers. You're just like, what is happening?
And the person watering the flowers is the person who's been somehow allowed to live with his family. And it's like,
dude, I'll never forget like my reaction to whenever they're in the lake and he's like fishing.
oh dude, yeah.
And then he like picks up basically it's a jawbone, right? And like his fucking reaction of getting out of the water, running on top of the rocks and like getting his children out, like the whole realization of that moment. I was in shock, dude. Like that was like, whoa.
I like the approach of putting this topic that's been shot to death in general through a different lens.
Totally. And I think that's the key to this one. It's like and how good it is, because it's not the typical Nazi movie that you're used to seeing. And like we were talking about before, it's such a Jonathan Glazer thing to do.
Yeah.
Is to not do the obvious fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, I didn't want any shots inside of Auschwitz, but like they went through all of the trouble to build a replica outside of Auschwitz. So it's like, it is very thought very thoughtful in the way that they made the film. But
Did you see the pictures of the garden?
yeah,
That's like it's modeled after. Like there's some featurette I watched where it showed like side by sides of like historical photos of the garden.
Yeah.
It's interesting because they never shot pictures from the side that you can see the fence in Auschwitz. So the historical photos of that house and the garden, the pool, everything, it's like
all
perfectly
facing that,
it's all
yeah.
facing away from the Auschwitz. Which is super interesting to show. It showed the picture, then it showed the shot, picture shot, and it was like just
They're like, well, obviously we're not gonna.
yeah, like obviously that's not going to be a good backdrop.
yeah, right.
Like just them playing pool next to that.
Yeah.
Just insanity. So like it's a subconscious thing. Like they fucking knew.
Yeah.
They're like maybe we shouldn't have this in the photo,
Shit. Yeah.
but keep doing it.
But keep going.
We need to.
It's crazy whenever the grandma or the mother-in-law comes over.
And she just dips out.
Yeah, so like she's gonna stay there for a certain amount of time. Like she comes over for a visit, and apparently she's gonna stay. And then they smell the
Oh yeah.
and then she's like, "I'm fucking out of here."
There's no dialogue either. She just shuts the window and then
She's like, oh, it's hell next door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
oh, you're committing the most atrocious war crime in the history of the world next door.
And dude, even moments like where she has like a brand new fur coat and she's like twirling around
yeah.
in it,
It's
and then
brutal.
hands in the pockets and pulls out a lipstick, and then she's like putting on the lipstick that
Wild.
It's like fuck, man,
Yeah.
God.
That's the most interesting like vessel of a Holocaust movie I've seen where it's just the side. It's just over there.
Yeah.
It's always weird to compliment a movie about the Holocaust, but
No, I mean, here's the thing is like I feel like the odd man out because while
'Cause
I
they're
can
Jewish?
not even that, but while I acknowledge that like there's so much work and like this is such a astoundingly well crafted and put together movie, I can't say I actually enjoyed it. You know what I mean?
No,
I wasn't bored. I was just like I have such little sympathy for this family and what they've done that like I don't care about them at all.
I don't think I didn't.
No, I don't.
It wasn't like
I'm
I
not
was
saying
rooting
that
for their love story.
I wasn't saying that the average moviegoer would sympathize with this family.
Right.
I'm just saying I don't give a shit, and I didn't. Maybe it's because I watched this like right after Anatomy of a Fall, and I was just like in a kind of like fucking.
Maybe it's because they
mid-mood.
killed 6 million Jews. Maybe that's why.
That could have something to do with it, but I was just like, I don't know. I get that so many people are propping this up as like this is one of the best movies of the past 20 years. I don't particularly feel that. It's a unique perspective, and it's not one I've seen. I'm whatever on it.
I'm gonna argue. I'm gonna argue your point in that like the movie does kind of feel one note.
The gimmick runs out pretty quick.
The premise is there,
yeah,
and it's interesting, and it's like, oh yeah, this is a new way to shoot a film of this, of this scale about this tragedy, and then it kind of runs out of steam, runs out of gas. Oh shit! I don't know.
It's just the zone of disinterest for me, I would have to say.
Oh,
nice.
Can I be honest with you guys?
Yeah.
I took a 20-minute nap midway through this movie.
What, at the screen?
Mm-hmm.
At the
I
screen?
passed out. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Not because I didn't enjoy it. I was just very tired, and it was very slow.
It is very slow.
It was a voluntary nap during this movie.
No, it was involuntary. But I was watching, and I was like, the cinematography is so slow.
It's just lulling you to
I mean, dude,
it was lulling
there's no
you to sleep.
movement in the camera work at all. Like we just said, they shot 10 cameras at the same fucking time, and they're all static.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and it's people going in and out of rooms.
Yeah, basically, it was just very stagnant family life.
Yeah.
So I was, and then like the atrocity of all time is happening next door. I'm like,
yeah. Boring.
Yeah, I nodded off a little bit, and then but when I woke up, I was like, oh, I hit a nice quick 20 rem.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? I woke up, I was like, whoa, that was weird. I feel great now though.
This is a safe space. You can say that you fell asleep during the zone.
Yeah, I did. Even though I really thought it was a great movie.
More like the Z's of interest.
You fucking got them. The only thing I outright can say I didn't really like about it is the ending.
Oh, let's talk about it because that's my favorite part.
Okay, let's go.
So I like that throughout this whole thing, he's getting away with it. He's raping people. He's the whole atrocities next door. He's the commander of Auschwitz. He's organizing all of it.
He's a fucking bigwig.
Yeah,
in the Nazi party.
And throughout, you're kind of like, I wasn't like getting mad, but it was just like watching it. I was just like, this guy is just living a normal life, like you were saying, where it's like he gets to go home as if it's like he clocked out from his 9 to 5.
Yeah, like he works at the Toyota factory.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like, oh, he punches out and then goes home and he just lives a normal life. It's like, that's not fair.
He's a
and
goofy looking dude. He's like oblong and weird. And
just very... Yeah, he's just a
pasty
glob.
white.
Yeah.
So he looks like he's made of glue.
Yeah, just a glob of a human.
He looks like a fucking Shel Silverstein drawing, dude.
Yeah.
He looks like he knows where the sidewalk ends.
So as you're watching that whole time, you finally get to see him, like he's going through unscathed, and then one day he's just going down and he just goes and he just gets sick and he coughs and he gets sick to his stomach,
but he can't vomit.
But he can't, and something is like overcoming him, and he just looks almost like it wasn't like a break in space time, but it was like he felt the subconscious, the morality of everything that he was doing was fighting against his physical health, and that's what I felt.
That fucking line about because they're like not a fundraiser, but like a celebration for his work, his accomplishments. It's a party like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, all I could do is think about the most efficient way to gas this place.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like this entire time that he's like going up there for an acceptance speech, he's just like looking up at the rafters and being like, how could I gas this this entire room the most efficient way? And it's
the blueprints he was buying, like all that shit. We're like, oh yes, we've developed a new system.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yes, let's implement that. Crazy shit.
The clinical approach to fucking mass slaughter.
But sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's so you get to see him speed run all this shit unscathed, and then all of a sudden you get the overwhelming, it seemed like the burden of history and the burden of his subconscious and guilt built up all at once, because then it cut to the Holocaust Museum, the Auschwitz, the
janitors,
the fact that it failed cut in to that period piece was such a cool choice to me, because it was just like, you fucking failed, it didn't matter, like you're gonna lose the war, Hitler's gonna kill himself. And it, like, he felt this sort of, not break in space-time, but he felt this sort of like this isn't going to work. Or this
Are we the baddies?
Yeah. He's like, oh shit, am I the toxic guy?
Yeah.
Am I the drama?
Yeah. It's me. Hi. The fucking Taylor Swift song starts playing.
The problem.
I'm the problem. It's me, the commander of Auschwitz.
What if that was the one song in the movie?
It's like PIMP and Taylor Swift. I'm the problem. He just hears
I'm
that.
the problem, Nazi.
He hears that in he's like, fuck. Yeah. So it's some girl that's sweeping the museum in present day. Just
in her headphones.
In their AirPods. It's like, it's me. Anyways, that I loved that. It was like this snap out of reality, oh, there goes gravity moment.
Yeah.
Snap. Oh, there goes gravity. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Spaghetti.
You know what? I like the ending better now that you've explained it to me.
I like,
because I was like, wait, what the fuck?
I fucking
no,
loved
it felt super jarring, and I was like, so we're just in the present day now?
Yeah.
I loved that, dude. It was like, fuck you, it didn't work. I love that, where it's like, you're gonna die, the war's gonna end, and you're feeling this in that moment, and then it cut back to him. It almost like he saw the museum.
Yeah,
that it's
shit, man.
Fuck. I loved that.
I love that interpretation. I really do.
I like it more now.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking with that.
Film School University sweatshirts available. TooManyMovies.com/shop. Free
Fuck
Film
yeah.
School, baby.
Sweatshop.
Fuck.
We got some people making it for us.
I like that interpretation, though. I really do.
Yeah, I fucking love that. It was my favorite part of the movie.
Damn.
Besides all the...
Now I got to rewatch that shit.
I want to rewatch it.
Yeah. Let's do it now.
And we're back.
All right. That was it for me.
Yeah, that's about it for me.
That's all I got.
All righty. That was the zone of interest. Now.
Hey, wait, real quick, though.
All right.
Real quick, cool little side piece on Jonathan Glazer that I found out recently. You know, in Under the Skin, all those scenes with Scarlett Johansson picking up people, and like those were all GoPro improvised and real people.
Yep.
All right, insane.
I'm pretty sure you told us that like 5 times.
Oh.
Really?
Pretty sure.
I have memory issues.
I've just seen the behind the scenes like more than a few times.
Imagine being picked up by ScarJo.
I'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah, just fuck.
Yeah,
I want to rewatch that.
That's all I would have done, by the way.
Yeah, just like, do you need to ride somewhere? You're like,
take my skin.
You wouldn't happen to be an alien and going to suck the skin off my face, are you?
The most ebony alien of all time.
Dude, shouts to that.
Fucking great movie.
So cool.
That is more of a fucking, that is more my vibe, is Sexy Beast and Under the Skin.
Yeah.
This
more
one-
of an alien movie starring Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
That's a
The
bit up.
coolest alien scene ever.
Probably.
This one is good, but like I kind of get where you're. I mean, it's a kind of a chore, a bit of a chore.
A little bit,
yeah. Like the gimmick runs up about in just what 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But I specifically want to rewatch just for the sound design. Like I said, I want to listen with headphones and like really dial the
spatial
fuck
audio.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's to me the best part of the movie. It's like it's haunting how good the audio is. Like,
Yeah. No, that's facts.
theater, dude. Imagine the theater. It's like, I was like,
Fuck. That's
just imagine a guy behind you doing exactly that. Like, whoa.
he's doing the whole thing.
realistic pain sounds.
Yeah.
Yow!
Yeah.
The whole time in Zone of Interest, you just
Fucking
hear,
Yosemite Sam. It's Yosemite Sam back there.
boom, yeah.
It's a fucking Bugs Bunny. Why I oughta quiet. All right, that's it.
That's all I got.
All right. Now is it cinema? That was
Nice.
a good one.
That was good. Yeah.
With Marty Scorsese. Fucking. So if you're listening to the show for the first time, this is how we rate if a movie's good or not good. But we say, is it cinema or is it not fucking cinema? Because how Marty Scorsese does it, man. Chris, you're the one that saw it in the theater. You got the best interpretation of this movie on the big screen.
Got a quick little Nini in there.
Got a quick Nini in there.
I fell asleep halfway through. You could say I have the best interpretation. I convinced you both of the ending that it's good.
Is it cinema?
100% cinema for me.
I will concur. This movie is definitely cinema, and I think that's due to everything that was involved in the making of it, the development of it, the sound design, fucking all the above, but it is a little slow for me. Alex?
It is cinema, yes. I cannot look at a movie that has this amount of effort put in and say it's not cinema.
Yeah. A 600 fucking a book about sound? Like,
Yeah,
are you
dude.
kidding me? All right. But now, is it 4-3 for me? This is the next round. It's cinema for sure. We've all validated it as cinema. But it's the next round. Does it belong in our Criterion collective collection? Is it going on the shelf? We're going to buy it on 4K HD Blu-ray? Blu-ray? And put it in your fucking PS5?
Yeah.
Your Puss 5?
For me, it's got cinematography. It's got a visual language.
Let's go.
I love the source material.
Let's go.
The real events has been it's 4-3 for me.
Can I justify it being 4-3? Alex?
I'm going to have to be on the wrong side of history and say it's not 4-3 for me.
Wow. You know, it's not cool. It's not cool to be a Jew.
I get to have that opinion.
You can. So it is not 4-3 for
Would it have
us.
been 4-3 for you? I know you're trying to not give your opinion.
trying to withhold blame.
Yeah.
It's not 4-3 for me.
Yeah.
All right, fair.
I understand that it's great, and I understand that there's a lot of put into it, like we talked about. But I was kind of bored.
It's one of my favorite fictions of the year. What?
What? Dude, but the amount of people that I've seen multiple people say this is one of the best movies so far this century, and I'm like, what am I missing, dude?
That's pushing it.
Historically, I understand, but I also am honest with myself, and I was like, I was a little bored.
Yeah. I fell asleep. And then I woke up and I was like, this is still good though.
Yeah.
And we also don't claim to be fucking cinephile. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, we're cinephiles, but also we're not pretending to like boring ass movies.
Yeah, well, that's also like white people academy to be like, was it about a bad thing? Give it some
Like
award.
Asteroid City was definitely a bad movie.
Yeah, it's not good.
Just picking fights.
Could have been so much better.
It was a piece of shit. All right.
Avatar 2, suck my ass.
Exactly.
Harvey?
Harvey suck my ass.
Directly, yeah.
Can't trust him. Okay. What else?
DMTs.
DMTs.
Dumb movie title for
Yeah.
The Zone of Interest.
You know, Jonathan Glazer had a dumb movie title. Did you guys hear about this?
No.
His dumb movie title was, fuck, I'm looking for it. Big Brother in the Nazi House.
That's fucking dog shit, Jonathan Glazer.
That gave me a good idea for... I just had like
You got possessed.
I got possessed by a sneeze just now. What the fuck just happened?
That reminds me of a
Dude,
He goes,
what-
I felt,
Ooga.
the moment I felt the sneeze start to come up, I sneezed. I don't know what the fuck that was.
It was involuntary.
I was allergic to the joke I came up with, apparently. That gave me an idea for a DMT, Big Nazi's House.
Big Nazis.
Oh, like Big Mama's House, the
Yeah.
legendary Martin Lawrence movie.
Yeah,
It
just
is
like that.
legendary.
But I have more. But did you want to go first?
No, I'm using Jonathan Glazer's. as
Big
mine.
Brother in the Nazi house?
Yeah, because they're talking about the way they filmed it. Big Brother, you know.
That's horrible, dude.
That's not a real title. It's just probably something.
No, he called it that as a like his
Okay,
working
okay,
title.
okay.
Yeah. No, not even. He was just like, it felt like Big Brother in the Nazi house because of how many cameras they used.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought like he was like, you know, at the last second I thought there was a little.
It's a little on the nose.
Oh no. He just said that as
I see, like an
Described
Diary of a
it.
Jewish kid.
It was a description.
like a reality TV show. Imagine
The Big Brother, but it's the Holocaust.
it's the real world and it's in.
man, she's being a bitch right now.
Anyways,
She won't let me fuck, and I killed her whole family.
God, that scene it just implies that he fucked her. So, like he's just washing up, doesn't really
Rough.
show it.
Yeah.
It only shows aftermath to every atrocity. Also, the cruelty the mother had towards that, he just said, "I will have my husband kill you and your whole family. Don't fuck that up again."
Fucking A.
Anyway, sorry. DMTs.
Zone of Disinterest and the Bone Zone. Not good, I will argue.
Well, there was a bone in it.
Yeah.
Bone Zone. Christopher, Charles, Topher,
Chucky.
I've got Not So Pleasantville, and shit, it's Auschwitz.
If that was a sitcom, that would be a good.
Yeah.
In a world where censorship didn't exist.
And the cover's like. It's just.
It's the boy in the striped pajamas going like.
Yeah.
Shit. Auschwitz, man.
And Death Camp for Cutie. Like Death Cab, but
Yeah.
that's not a good one.
No, it's good.
What do you got, Josh?
Oh, I'm thinking.
Oh, for once you don't have one.
I was using Jonathan
Talking
Glazer's.
all that shit
So
all
so
this
you didn't
time.
have one yourself.
Josh Shit Talker Rodriguez talking shit.
Wow, man. Yeah, I don't have another one.
I think Big Nazi's House is good.
Big Nazi's House is
Yeah.
good.
All right.
My struggle.
That's a good one.
That's a good. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, when you go home after a long, hard day and your food's just not warm.
Yeah.
That's his struggle.
That's exactly
That's his struggle in this movie.
Yeah.
When you go home after some bad stuff. You're doing
You know
bad
your
stuff.
job, which is the worst thing
Like,
of all
I
time.
worked hard all day.
When your job is the worst thing ever of all time.
It's such a struggle.
There's working at McDonald's, and then there's.
Do you know how tough my day was? And they're like, yes. Obviously.
We can smell it. All right. What else we got? You gotta guess how much the movie cost to make?
Sure.
How much is a death camp?
They built it at Auschwitz.
I'm going to go 2 million German francs. I don't know.
A metric ton of sauerkraut.
Good guess. 14 German shepherds. What I guess. Should we actually? You want to try to find it?
I'm gonna say fucking $8 million.
Wow. 15 for me.
2.
Alexa, how much did the movie Zone of Interest cost to make?
The Zone of Interest, a 2023 historical drama, cost $100 million to make.
No, it fucking
It was
Bullshit.
directed by Jonathan Glazer and
She said
produced
it.
in the U.S.,
15
UK,
million.
and Poland.
So
The
So I
film
got it.
received an Oscar
said 14,
nomination
right?
for Best Picture.
15. I got it right on the nose.
Yep.
No, you fucking.
Around
didn't.
15
I did.
million.
Play the tape
Yep.
back. 15.
Of course, the fucking blonde, tall, blue-eyed guy. said-
I know exactly how much that would cost.
Approximately 6 million lives.
Approximately.
Yeesh.
That's what he fucking said,
This
dude.
has been Yeesh, the episode.
Yeesh.
Canceled meter. All right, let's fucking get out of here, dude.
Okay.
It's late.
Okay.
Wait, do we have anything else?
I don't think so.
Do you have anything else?
I was going to whack off.
Go ahead. During the intro.
Just heard that noise again. Thanks for listening to There Are Too Many Movies.
Check out Zone of Interest if you're interested.
Yeah, it's got nominated for 5 Academy Awards, so...
It's a good time. Have a good time with your family watching it. This is a movie you should throw on a date.
It's a great first date movie.
Show your whole family. It's just like Stalker. You want to throw this on during Thanksgiving.
Be
Younging.
Later, toads.